34, female girlfriend might have cheated on me, 33 male. My girlfriend went on a camping trip this past weekend with her best friend. She went MIA a whole day, which could be due to network issues on the ground. When she returned, she casually mentioned that a previous ex she barely dated showed up, but they spent 5 minutes around the fire with other people around. I felt weird about this, so I did some digging, and it was very intensely passionate relationship that never went anywhere because he wasn't interested in anything long distance. I messaged the guy asking if anything worth mentioning happened this weekend. Days later, he messages my girlfriend. Your boyfriend messaged me. I'm not going to respond. I'm not trying to get involved with anything too complicated. You cheated with me? Question mark. Hope all is well. She's still denying it. Please tell me I'm reading too much into this. Quite frankly, guys, this is this is clear cut to the chase, right? Um, you don't have to see everything to believe everything. Does that make sense? If your girlfriend, for example, right here already has been taking some time to go on a date, or not on a date, but go on a camping trip, she mentions an ex. I think that's like admission of guilt in my eyes. You know what I mean? Um, you don't have to see her cheating for her to be cheating. The same thing with a man though. Like you don't have to see him cheating or catch him cheating for him to be cheating. You know, if your girlfriend, for example, is going out every night and she's coming home with hickeys, did you see her cheat? No. Is she cheating? I mean, you'd be a dumbass not to think so, right? Um, this is, in my eyes, this is him trying to do the whole hamster, the hamster in a wheel, to himself. You know, he's trying to believe. He's looking for other people to validate whatever, like whatever part of him still wants to hold on. So he's looking for exterior validation from other people to kind of give him permission to continue dating her. That way, to him, it won't be like, oh, but I mean, she didn't cheat on me. He knows she cheated on her. You know what I'm saying? Especially this message right here. Your boyfriend messaged me. I'm not going to respond. I'm not trying to get involved with anything too complicated. You cheated with me? Question mark. Hope all is well. See, I'm not a big believer either of maintaining relationships after a relationship ends. You know, because if I dated you, we were a boyfriend and a girlfriend. We were a couple. If we break up, I don't want to be your friend. I'm not trying to maintain any real. I mean, we could be amicable. It could be a high and by if I see you, you know, it happenstance, but it's not something that I'm trying to pursue. Do you know what I mean? Because of things like this, it gets very muddy. You know, there's that saying, right, where there used to be fire, there's still cinders. It's a saying in Spanish, right? Where there used to be fire, donde había fuego, todavía hay ceniza. Where there used to be a fire, there's still cinders. So if she had a fling with him in the past, and especially right here from what he says, it never went anywhere because what was it that he said it right here? It was a very intensely passionate relationship that never went anywhere because he wasn't interested in anything long distance. That right there tells you already what you need to know. She wanted to pursue a relationship. He did not. So again, I do know that people hold on to previous flings or relationships in the past. I mean, there's still some fuck buddies that I used to have in the past that I still look fondly on, right? That's how I view this one, though. You know what I mean? This one, to me, it's yeah, brother, you got cheated on. You're just trying to convince yourself that it didn't happen. You're trying to tell yourself that, you know, you're trying to look for exterior validation to reaffirm your doubts. You know what happened, but you're trying, that little inkling in the back of your mind that is telling you that no, she didn't cheat. That's what you're trying to reinforce through exterior validation. Again, you're giving another person power over your relationship. That's on you, my man. So that's pretty much this one, man. My advice right here would be you break up, brother. At the end of the day, do you want to carry on that what if? No. I mean, that's only going to grow. You're only going to grow resentment from that, realistically. That's really the only thing that's going to come from that. You're only going to grow resentment from that. And, I mean, things happen, brother. things happen, you know. Like maybe there was drinks involved, maybe there was weed involved, maybe there was anything involved, but it's clear cut to the chase. She did cheat, you know. So that one is pretty much a yeah. You know, she cheated, and you're better off breaking up.